Is working in the film industry a dream job?
Lots of people dream of working in the movie industry. I guess they think the excitement of the movie will become part of their life. And yeah, it's true. A career in the movies is very different from being in an office all day. But let me tell you, it's not a bed of roses by any means. First of all, you have to accept you'll constantly be scraping around for work. You might get a job for a few months, but then that's it. I've been in the business for 8 years, but even now there's no promise of a new contract after one ends. There are loads of talented, enthusiastic and qualified people in the same position.
What is it like to be on set during a film production?
Well, I can't speak for the people who are high up, but if you're in a junior role like me, you spend a lot of time standing around waiting for something to happen. But then, when something needs doing, it needs doing right there and then. So you can't just chill out with your workmates or wander off. You need to be acutely aware of what's going on and ready to spring into action the moment you're needed. No one wants to be kept waiting because they can't find you.
What can you tell us about the people you work with?
Yeah, the people. There are some fascinating creative characters working in the movies, but let's face it, there are some difficult personalities too. Creative people tend not to be very logical, practical, or organised. The successful ones are, but you'll have to work with a lot of scatterbrains before you can work with them. Literally everyone is bad-tempered and stressed, and you'll have to deal with people at their worst. I know I've snapped at people myself, but to survive in the industry, you can't take things personally. Not everyone can handle it though. I've known many highly talented people who have left because they'd had enough of all the drama.
It sounds a little doom and gloom, doesn't it?
Well, at the same time, when you're working on a film, you are part of a close-knit team for anything up to 3 months, and you'll get to know each other really well. And yeah, for me, that's one of the things I like about it. There's no kind of pretense. Politeness and respect go out the window very fast, and instead, you're free to be yourself. And for those few weeks, you are accepted as a part of a community, warts and all. That said, you have to put up with everyone else's quirks and bad habits. You need an open mind.
What is especially difficult when you start in this industry?
The first time you ever work on a film shoot, you will have no idea what's going on. There's a kind of language of slang words and jargon on set that is incomprehensible to anyone else. You don't pick it up at film school for sure. But you need to pick it up because if someone comes along and asks you to do something, they won't have time to explain what they mean. If you can't figure it out for yourself, they'll think you're useless, roll their eyes and ask someone else nearby.